Okay, 20 minutes to yap about Invincible. I've just binged it. I spent Friday season 1, Saturday season 2, Sunday season 3, and watched it back to back to back. Now, the reason why I think I can speak about Invincible slightly differently from all these other YouTubers is because I am also an animator. In fact, my animation director for this show that I'm not allowed to say that I'm working on told me to watch Invincible, and I'm embarrassed to say that I have not watched it before. I've seen some memes around it, the fucking like think Mark think, and that's basically it. And maybe like the that's the best part. You don't. Well, I don't know. Now I have the context for that, so that's great. Um, but let's just dump whatever it is. Thank God I fucking watched the show finally. And I was scared too because like I've seen the memes, like the animation isn't that good. They just have PNGs as they float around like that. Some of it is just kind of like, eh. Um, so, but now that I've watched it all, it's good. This animation is good. I don't care. Yes, some of it in season one. I think season one was parts where I'm like, yo, that is rough. Like some PNGs are being cut off when they slide in. Dude, there's one shot with Cecil in like season one where, dude, his head is so fucking low res. And the only thing that is high res was like his scars or some shit like that. So a bit rough in some areas, but it was smart the way they allocated their budget. The fight scenes were really fucking cool. And I'm impressed by the scale that they were able to make this. What I mean is like they're fucking traveling to different planets, they go into different dimensions and shit like that, and it all was kind of cohesive. So good job on the animation. Oh, dude, I, I, dude, the thing that jumped out to me was I didn't know the characters were gonna be this cool. Like every one of them, it's kind of like I've watched 3 seasons of The Boys, and by the third season, I was like, nah, I don't know, man. They kind of do this shit where they bring things back to like people who are not. I'm just going off a random tangent. People who die in The Boys don't really die, and it pisses me off in a way that doesn't really piss me off in this show too much. There's also like I feel like they ran out of shit to say after like 2 seasons. I have not watched season 4 of The Boys. I don't know why I'm talking about that now, but it's kind of like similar, where it's like, what would happen if superheroes were real? All right, well, the logistics, the bureaucracy, the loss of life. Blah, 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 blah. I feel like Invincible has so much to say that that's thematically great. In terms of the characters, man, we gotta give our boy Mark, Amber, and Eve, dude, they're all going through shit, man. Like, oh, like with Spider-Man and I all I can think of Spider-Man now is that like he's broke, but he's Spider-Man, so he has to save people, and he's like failing college, but he's actually smart and blah 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 blah. So I feel like everyone here got like really tough ends of the stick, bro. Like Mark's mom, dude, bro, she's okay. We got 16 minutes. She needs some help, man. Like, well, she doesn't need help because she's doing fine by the end. By the end of the entire, you know, I mean, all things considered, she's like strong as a rock. But dude, when Omni Man, okay, let's just spoilers, whatever, whatever. From the get go, when Omni Man found out his kid has powers, and then he suddenly just kills the Guardians, I was like, first of all, that was the first thing where I'm like, man, the animation's good. The animation's so fucking good. And I was watching every fight scene, and I'm like, oh, that's the line thickness that they used. And oh, this one here, when they zoomed out, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna bore you with the animation stuff. I need to study it. Duh. Um, that was so fucking shocking because I have not seen that like in memes or anything else like that where Omni Man was just fucking everyone up. I feel like The Boys kind of did that, but the issue is that The Boys was like a live action TV show, so like it's way more. I'm not gonna say expensive because animation is expensive, but it was like in animation you could go places where live action could not. Omni Man is fucking flying towards a black star, sorry, a black hole, like and there's beautiful shots, but they can't do that with The Boys, man. I'll stop talking about The Boys. Omni Man doing all that crazy shit, and then the way he was pretending to still be like a normal father, and then like this sick logic that he had in his head about like, well, listen, I'm trying to prepare us for the Viltrumites and shit, and this is like my purpose, and I will outlive everyone here. And you guys are all like little insects to me. Think about it. You guys are all insects. Think, Mark. Think. What will you have in 500 years? I still have you, Dad. I still have you. And then the kid's like, it's brutal, dude. Brutal. I don't even know what else. Like, basically, for Debbie to go through all this shit, she thought she had a good. Dude, she's a smart cookie as well. When she was like, "Oh, hey, baby, I need these groceries from around the world," and like Omni-Man is flying, and she like knows it takes him about 20 minutes, and she figured this shit out. There's some good detective stuff in the first season. Really cool stuff with Mark as well. I just love the philosophy that like it just everyone has throughout the entire show, dude. What am I thinking of? Rex was really cool. Listen, I fucking hated that cunt. I think everyone did. Like he's designed to be hateable, but like in a way from the seasons that went forward, Rex was he's a real one. He's a real one, man. Like I mean he cheated on Eve, which is hella stupid. Like why would you do that? You're a dumb cunt. Immortal was cool. Yeah, that was like really interesting that they did with Immortal. I guess the only person that I low-key kind of hate. Oh, dude, the robot. Oh, Rudy was so cool. Like in first season, the whole, you know, the cloning, transferring his brain across and shit like that, and using the twins, breaking them out. It just feels like everyone was on this like A game in terms of smartness. Everyone was using everything that they had to the fullest potential. All the writing with these characters was really cool. That like no one felt like they were I don't know, like a Mary Sue or something like that. Even at the end in season, I'm skipping around. I'm so sorry. Season 2 was low key like my least favorite because I kind of have beef with the Engstrom Levy guy. He has a point. Engstrom Levy. Invincible do be killing everyone else in other like alternative universes, and he and he wanted to merge all the minds together to what the fuck was his original plan? To like stop Invincible in this world or something? Or like use his mind to like use the Invincible in this world that's good to somehow spread it and save all the other dimensions. That's great, but then they do this might be a little bit too difficult, so we're just gonna say that his operation fucked up his brain halfway through, and then he went crazy. He went crazy. Oh, when some villain has like a really good social political point, even Dr. Seismic, you're like, sometimes you're like, dude, I mean, they are kind of, there's capitalism still running this world, like they're still gonna destroy their own planet through global warming and stuff like that. Dr. Seismic is looking kind of right, but they're gonna make him crazy. They're gonna make him like talk to the fucking underground centipedes and shit like that. So it's fine to beat him up. Whatever. Season 2 was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I mean, they're doing the redemption arc for Omni-Man. I don't know if I fully like take that into heart yet, because dude, this is kind of difficult. Uh, because when looking at season 1 in reflection, like where Omni-Man is coming from. I know that makes me sound like I'm lock me up, but like you get it from his point of view. He thinks he might actually think that this is mercy to enslave humanity. In fact, I think that what I read was, which on some comments it makes sense. If Mark didn't get his superpowers, Omni-Man would have been like, oh cool, I have 75 years of my that's a blip in my life to just try out being a normal human, with a normal family, be a good father. They die, bada bing, bada boom. Time to enact my plan and get all evil and stuff like that. That fucking train scene was crazy, dude. dude, the way some villains and people use their superpowers, you know. Oh, bro, when someone got eaten. Oh, when the what the fuck was her name? Not Adam, Ava, the shrinking girl. Yeah, when she shrank and then she got eaten by that monster, like that dude, and then she tried to expand, but then she got crushed. That like I'm like, dude, I never would think about that, like, cause in my head, like my head canon is like when you explode, they explode. Um, and dude, yeah. What else do I have to say? Everyone uses their powers in a pretty cool way, except for Invincible. Sometimes I don't know if he's like there's one episode where he's like bench pressing 10 billion kilos, and then the next scene is like he is kind of trying hard to punch one of the clones or whatever, and like it's not doing anything to them. I'm like, what the fuck was the point of this point of like you working out then? All right, Oliver was a pretty cool character. Um, First of all, the voice acting for everyone, dude, they killed out of the park, man. It's kind of heartbreaking. But on the point of Oliver, I'm a bit scared when there's like kid voice actors. But his introduction was really interesting. The way, cause I feel like Omni Man in his head is like he's like treating everyone like toy figures where he just gets and like fuck shit up if he wants. And I feel like Oliver is a kid like he is a kid. So when he has these powers, he accidentally treats humans the same way. What? And we forget that these are humans. Even the montage of the two gay I don't know why I said it like that. The two gay like the criminals, and they try to rob the bank. The whole montage of that. Why did you make me feel this way, bro? And then you just have Invincible just slap the shit out of them and put them away, and then it became like an argument between two brothers. Shit's devastating, man. Whoever wrote this, good on you. What else do I have to say? I have 7 minutes left. Season three, season three, like brought up so many interesting things about like Cecil and Mark, and like, is it okay to put all these contingency plans for your superheroes? I mean, like logically it makes sense, but at the same time it's kind of fucked up, right? Like they implanted that like brain sonar high pitch frequency sound in Mark's head. Look, you kind of smart. Cecil was a dumbass. You shouldn't have said nothing. You should have said like, "Listen, man, it's not in your brain. It's in the waves. You know, you got to be careful." And then Mark would have never found out. Um, Cecil's a very interesting character. You know, yeah, he's cool. He's cool. I mean, but first of all, I don't know about his voice. I feel like his voice is like way too normal to be like this Nick Fury type character. But um, the things that he does are very interesting. The way he like met Omni Man, and from the get go, he was like, "All right, this guy's bullshitting, but we gotta figure out what's up with him." And you fucked it all up. 20 years. Uh, Donald was pretty cool. Oh, when Donald was using, you know, his white boy telekinesis to convince Rick to not jump off the bridge because they're both robots. You know what I mean? That was pretty funny. No, it's pretty good. Eve at the end with the clutch when he was fighting Conquest, kind of crazy. Like at first I was like, oh no, there's gonna be some inconsistent power scalings for this fight, but she kind of pulled through. She did everything that I thought. I guess she threw the all her powers. Like when she made the air dense, I was like, that's pretty funny. I feel like Mark should have been like, yo, listen, you gotta change the gravity or something. I know that's not arranging molecules or whatever, but I feel like that little thread where it was like, hey, my dad wrote these science fiction books to uh as clues to defeat Viltrumites, which I'm confused as to why now that I'm thinking about it. He had 20 years to write these books. What was his plan? Was this like a contingency plan for his in case he went bad or something, like for himself? like this Infinity Gun. There's also other stuff that I guess the heroes could use to defeat Viltrumites. Oh, my brain is all over the place. I'm so sorry. I literally just binged it. Dude, when Mark beat the shit out of that Viltrumite woman, like, finally, like, not finally, but it's like, dude, okay, you can't hold back no more. Like, when you're fighting these Viltrumites, you gotta go crazy. Which is why I'm pissed off that, like, Mark has a good heart. I feel like I would have personally broken with all this bullcrap that I'm dealing with every day. I would just snap and just start killing people. Like, I know my sounds like I'm a crazy guy, but really, like, just snap at Angstring Levy's head. All right, listen, you threatened my family 3 times. You dead, bro. Like, listen, you fucked up. You died. Who else? Oh, the fucking electricity guy. Listen, he's all fine. I feel like you just gotta lock him up and just have a philosophical debate with him. I know you're hurting. I tried to save your two, your wife and your niece. I Maybe I'm a bad person, but it was after that he like electrified everyone and he killed his own wife and he killed his own kid. I'm just like, listen, maybe just let me put you out of my misery. You know what I mean? Like, no, I can't ever post this. I'm gonna go to jail. Like, but a part of me is just like, dude, Mark, you're it's like the Batman dilemma where it's like you're not killing anyone, but by not killing anyone, you're letting more people die. And even towards the end, also before I get to that, oh shit, I got 3 minutes. The fight at the end, finally, I think I saw a bit of animatic for some guy who made was tasked to make the animation for the end of season 3. Fuck, that was good, but that was full Sakuga. Amazing, good job, good job. I really thought Oliver was gonna die when he started pulling him apart. um Conquest yapped too much, bro. I feel like Conquest could have killed them at any single time, but the way Mark killed Conquest after seeing, Eve almost die. I mean, she came in clutch. She gave him the opening. I was kind of cool. Um, like I remember in my head, I'm always like, listen, Eve, if you have the ability to rearrange matter, what if you just rearrange the brain, just brrr, and then the brain just go. You could have easy. Everyone dies, painless, quick. But I remember she said she got blocked in, like she got superhero blockers in her womb, so she wasn't as OP, so she couldn't do that. But I feel like you could do things like, when someone's flying towards you, just like make two little needles that go through the ice. They can't fucking see. Like make a little sphere that's filled with sand, so when they breathe in, they fucking die. Make the air water. Learn a bit of blood bending or something. Learn from the avatars. Eve, when okay, all right. The first season when yeah, when first season when Omni-Man was beating the shit out of Invincible, kind of crazy. That was the first time I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like I had this in my hands and I was like, dude, but I binged it, so I feel like all the violence, I got desensitized to it. But towards the end, when Mark was like, headbutting the shit out of Conquest, I was like, I don't know, it almost felt cathartic to me. It didn't feel disgusting. It felt like, yeah, man, like he did try to kill Eve. Everything's fair game. Cecil kept this cunt alive. Oh, I know it's bad because like I saw that the demon people could like control his body or something, which is gonna be hella bad. Burn the body, Mark. You gotta double tap. You gotta double tap to make sure that like the Conquest is dead. Give him a few extra headbutts when you were in the when you wanted to ask to see the body. Just hit him with the fucking and then Cecil will be like, damn, he's fucking crazy. Because Mark, what's with all this game saying that, hey, you were right, Oliver. Also, I don't know if you should be saying that to Oliver, to say that, hey, you said when you killed people that was a correct thing to do. You're right. Don't put that on a kid. Don't put that on a kid. He's gonna get a little bit fucked up because now, what did Mark say? He was like, if anyone threatens my family again, I'm gonna kill them. Like, don't say it. Just keep it in the back pocket. Where they're like, oh my god, if it's won't kill me. Problem solved. You know what I mean? Like that's the way Invincible should go around. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go over. Fuck. Just wrap this up. Wrap this up. Okay. I'm looking forward to season 4, and I think I would enjoy it a lot more if I watched it like every week as it came out. But because binging it, I feel like I wasn't able to fully process what happened. Like to me, it all feels like a blur, like one big blur. So amazing, amazing. I can't wait to watch Invincible season 4. Um, I think Mark is gonna go bad a little bit. He's gonna get a little bit crazy. He's gonna start killing people. Um, Shit. I guess he broke his no kill rule. Fuck. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. Battle Beast was cool. Um, uh, Alan. Alan's cool, man. I guess Seth Rogen. Look, when you start talking about the mole, and then with his little girlfriend, and then the Viltrumites full jump him, almost kill him and shit. Whatever. I don't think I have anything else to say. I'm sorry. This is just an incoherent ramble. Hey, that's my brain right now. That's my brain.